Here I go, guys. It's time. Are you ready for it? All right. Thank you. Thank you. It's so lovely here. Oh, what's this? I think I found something. Wow, that was fast. I think I found it. Whoa. Guys. Wow, that was quick. Microplastics. I just cleaned up the ocean a little bit with this bottle. Are you ready for answering questions or advice? We'll see what's inside, what people want to know, what must be. I don't know, but we'll find out. Are you ready? Should I shake it up before I open it? Does that help? I don't think so, but maybe I should do that. All right, mateys. Let's get this question up. All right, let's dump it right here. Would you rather laugh every time you walked or walk every time you laughed? Pepper. Pepper, are you still here? This is Pepper's question. Would you rather laugh every time you walked or walk every time you laughed? I already know the answer to this. I want to know your answers too. Personally, I'd rather laugh every time I walked. I'll tell you why. Because if I walked every time I laughed, what if I'm driving? If I'm driving, like seriously, if I'm hitting the gas pedal, I go, I don't want to start walking. That would be weird, right? Or if I'm in bed laughing at something and I start walking, I don't want to get out of bed. Like each step, I object to any compromises to my autonomy. Wow. All right, that works. This is not a question I usually get. Questions like this are very rare. The last time I got a question like this was like many episodes ago, where I was asked about why you park in a driveway and drive in a parkway. And I answered that beautifully. I think that's on my YouTube if you want to go look at that one. Good episode. Also talks about the first video game that I remember playing. Stuff like that. That was many episodes ago. So this is similar. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? That's a good question. I never heard this question before. Let's first answer this. So let's think about this a little bit more, and then we'll go to Shiler. I like this. One horse-sized duck. I think a horse-sized duck. 100 duck-sized horses, by the way. That'd be really cute. I don't know. Maybe they'd be easier. That might be easier. Ducks and horses are not aggressive, but why are we fighting them? That's true. Why are we fighting them? An old Reddit standby. That's cute. So, if I walked every time I laughed, I laugh when I stream a lot. That wouldn't be fun. Like a lot. Like yesterday I laughed so much from like playing Dota 2. I laughed a bunch, and then when I did Quake Champions, I just laughed a lot yesterday. And so I can't imagine having to walk every time I laughed when I'm streaming, because then you'd see me like hit the screen. I would start just like walking into the screen or like falling over the desk. You know, that would not be enjoyable for me at all. But if I laughed every time I walked, yeah,
Wrong, sir.
If I laughed
Wrong.
every time I walked, man, I might be tired because I walked a bunch this week. I don't know. This is hard now that I'm thinking about it. Do I just want to laugh all the time? I need to breathe. Both of these are not good, but I do think if I walked and laughed, like just walking, people would be like, what's wrong with this? They're very joyful, like walking through the city today. They're just laughing. Ab workout with your walking. Yeah, that might be if you're laughing all the time. They're not good, but they're funny. T. Scheidler. Oh my goodness, I didn't think about that. Yeah, if you go walking over, if you park your car at the funeral site and you start walking and all these people are crying and you're laughing, that would be so rude, right? That'd be awful. There are so many negatives to both of these, not many positives. I just did a little my laughs. I do weird little laughs. Would it count if you were running? I think it would be better. Would you laugh faster? Even my stream would be running right now with all the laughter. Get a wheelchair to avoid walking. Oh no, that'd be horrible too. I don't want to be in a wheelchair. You do weird laughs too? Being in a wheelchair is hard, guys. That life is not fun. My father-in-law's been in a wheelchair for over 30 years now. It's not a fun thing. I wouldn't want to be in that either. Wear Heelys everywhere. Ooh. Yeah, if I had skates, so that way I wouldn't laugh. Yeah, skates and rollerblades. The other day, guys, we were driving around and we saw this young girl. She was in like regular roller skates with like a helmet and pads on, and she was roller skating around, and like her mom or whoever it was like running, trying to tag her. So I think she had to be like 14, 13, maybe even younger, maybe 12 or 11. But anyway, she was roller skating, trying to like tag the person running. And I think she was training to be a roller derby person. And I was like, this is awesome. She wants to do roller derby. Like, I thought that was so cool. I've never seen someone do that at that age. Like, it was neat. Anyway, that just came to my head while we were answering this and talking about Heelys. Yeah. Good stuff. Is it by people randomly on the street cackling as you go? Man, but it might cheer people up. Maybe if people were really sad and you're walking, you're like, and someone's like, oh, they're so cheerful. Why are they laughing? And you're like, and you're like, I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong after all with them. They're not stopping. But you might wonder, like, what's so funny? Why are they so happy? Yeah. Yeah, laugh and the world laughs with you. That's true. Yeah, so I think that's it for this question. I think that was brief. Thank you, Pepper, for this nice question. It was cute. What are you laughing at? The American healthcare system. Oh, man. What an answer to give. Yeah. Thank you for that. So now, guys, let's see what this question is. You know what? There are 2 questions in here. This is a double whammy. There are 2. So we answered a question earlier. It was short and sweet and beautiful. Let's see what these are. You've really enjoyed this? Oh, Grim, I love having you here. No problem that you have to put your kids to bed. I totally understand. I know what that's like. It's all good. Thank you for being here. You were kind of cringe for a while. Aw. Well, I'm glad you were able to find yourself. That's very important. I love to help people and give advice and be there to support people. So, that's why I started this stream. When Twitch Sings was announced to end is when I started coming up with the idea for this stream. And so I started this in late November to prepare to like get ready for when the transition of Twitch Sings ending. Because I used to sing on Saturday and Sundays for Twitch Sings. So anyway, that's why I do this. You weren't ready? Aw. See, I had Smule to go back to, so like it wasn't as much of a problem for me, and I was like, I'm gonna still stay connected to my Twitch friends. And like I was bothered at first, but it was quick for me to like move forward and accept it. So that's why I was like, in September I started planning for this. So the announcement was in September, and I started planning for this in September, and I released it in November. So, and that's why it's episode 20. So we could backtrack to like November 30th, I think was my first message in a bottle stream. Anyway, here we go. This is the question. And I'm glad there are music people here for this, because I don't really know if I have an answer. Anyway, let me read it. What's the one song you burst into randomly all the time? Are there songs that you can't burst into in places? Are songs outlawed? I need to know so I won't go there. Lonely Wanderer. Well, Lonely Wanderer, I'm sorry you're lonely. I hope you will not be so lonely. We're here with you. So thank you for this question. These questions, actually. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure. I have the best bangs. My bangs are so crooked and not like cut evenly. I just kind of fiddle with them, but thank you so much. I do all different things. I've had my bangs cut this way, like with a tip. I've had them straight across. I've had them kind of like a U. So I do all sorts of things. You burst into Kiss from a Rose. Oh. So the problem with this question for me personally is I burst into every song. If you say some sort of song, or if you give me some sort of lyric, or if there's like words that I know a song, I know so many songs. So if you just start saying something, I'll just burst into song. I've always been like that. Since I was a kid, always. You make up your own song. I do that too. I love interpretive dancing. I do that as well. Wow, this is great. Look at this. We're two peas in a pod. D. Scheidler, so this is the song you burst into. Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. What is this lyric to? I can't think of that. I'm sure I know a lot of these. You'll beep and boop every 15 minutes? Yeah, like, I'm the type of... Wait, bangs make it easy for Vulcan cosplay. Yeah, I totally could do Vulcan cosplay. I've got pointy ears even. So, honestly, when I go to the store, like the supermarket or whatever, and I'm shopping, or even if I'm in the mall, you'll find me like, I'll move to like music. I'll sing it. Like, I won't go crazy where everyone hears, like, I won't say it loudly. I'll just like sing it a little bit, like, you know, if I hear a song in a store. But you'll see me grooving. I'll be moving with my shopping cart, and I'll be like, do the shopping cart dance. Bullet with butterfly wings. Ah. Is that Smashing Pumpkins? I don't remember. Or is that Stone Temple Pilots? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Oh, it is Smashing Pumpkins. Okay. I gotta read things in the right order, it seems. Okay. This is a true story. You dance to Vogue, and I love the Vogue dance. Come on, Vogue. Let your body groove to the music. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Every Madonna song that comes on the radio when I'm at a store or something, I'm singing that. Every time. You have Cyndi Lauper on? Singing that too. Those two. I sing them all. Why was Vogue in the grocery store? They play everything in the grocery stores here. Oh, really? And a fun. Yeah, I don't think that... So if I burst into songs... I just burst into all of them. Depends on my mood for that day and that time. Come on, Eileen. Yeah, I feel badly. There was a girl I went to school with named Eileen, and everyone who, when they would like say her name, they'd be like, "Come on, Eileen." Like all the time. That's just what they called her. Come on, Eileen. Poor thing. She's like, I know, I've heard it. I didn't do it to her, but man, I totally wanted to. I felt bad, so I didn't. Someone in Bed Bath & Beyond going, floor! Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, what songs? Anything that, like, I don't know a lot of new songs. But, you know, a lot of stores will have just random 80s and 90s songs and 60s and 70s songs. So, like, I'll do all of them. I don't know anything after 2004. Yeah, I don't really know anything after 2000.
Hello there.
I was going to too many underground, lesser known punk ska shows and stuff like that, hardcore shows. Hello, Cup of Kiwi. How are you doing this fine afternoon? I hope you are having a great day. It's nice to see you. I think we are very similar. It's true. Dandy, how are you? I am doing wonderfully. I'm a little hungry. I had a little breakfast. Actually, it was lunch. It was at like noon that I had it. It's when I started my stream. So, and we just talked about food, so it made me more hungry. I really need some sustenance right now. If it bothers someone, you won't do it? Yeah.
Cool.
Queen songs? Oh yeah, Queen songs, totally. I'll sing like a virgin in the store. I don't care. No, I'll do it. You will hear me sing that. I don't care. I like them. I like the songs. You knew it? You just ordered it? So last night, Cup of Kiwi, he was streaming and he said, what should I order? Should I get, what do you say? You said Outback Steakhouse. You said something with like fish in it, like fish tacos or something like that. I don't know what you said. And then you said like, or should I get like Cuban food? And because I was finishing up working on this stream and it was on Cuba, I was like, oh, and I said to him, Cuban food, because I was thinking about all the research that I did. So that is funny. You just had ropa veja and vaca frita and flan? You had all of those things? Oh, you're kidding. You got Outback? What'd you get from Outback? More than oxygen. Oh, man. I want food. Rob Study, what do you want to do for food? I don't know if I just realized, I don't know if I defrosted meat for you. Cuban food is legitimately fantastic, yeah. 16 ounces of regret. Oh, you had the steak? You got the steak from Outback. Prime rib. Maybe Cuban food today. Yeah, you missed all the great things that we learned about that country. But that's okay. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. Right now we're talking about songs that we burst into. Do you burst into any specific songs? So like, I'll do musical songs even. I'll burst into. I almost burst into one before when I was looking for the bottle. I almost said, oh, what a beautiful morning. But I was like, it's not morning. And I don't really like the musical Oklahoma that much. Just like that part of that song is like the only one. And I don't really feel like washing men out of my hair. That sounds painful to think of a man in my hair. Anyway. Rob Study, do I burst into songs? I'm asking him. Is there a song that maybe you've heard me burst into randomly? Because I don't know. Now, songs, yeah, definitely songs are outlawed. This question asks, are there songs that you can't burst into places? Yeah. So songs like DeShidler mentioned, you can't burst into some of those that he said. Food songs. Yes, actually, there's this band called Shonen Knife. They're a punk Japanese band, and they're like 3 women or something like that. And they sing, for instance, Hot Chocolate. They have a song called Hot Chocolate, and they also have Banana Chips, and they have a whole album about food. It's called Happy Hour, and I love the album so much. So it makes me sing all about food. So I definitely sing about food. And like, I get Weird Al parodies. He likes to sing parodies with food all the time. So I'll sing those too. Yeah, I hear you. I love indie and lesser known bands like a lot. So I hear you. Yes, I burst into song all the time. That's why I got Smule, because it was an outlet, because I'm always like singing. So it's like back 6 years ago, my best friend, she's like, I found out about this one app. It's a karaoke app. I want you to join it with me. It's called Smule. I'll be on there a lot, so I hope you'll join. I'm like, I'll look into it. I was like, you know what? This seems fun. I got hooked. I became addicted, and I used to sing any chance I could. Yeah, so it's her fault. She's on Smule, my best friend. If you go to my profile, it says she's the first name that I have listed. So if you want to sing with her, I don't think she has anything open right now. She'll open some soon. Who sings songs to their pets? Oh, all the time. I make up songs. I sing to the rabbits different songs. I come up with things. Like, I'll sing about whatever. Like, you stink right now, but you're so cute. Just like little things. You'll never sing Barbie Girl. Okay, yeah, Sonic says he will never sing Barbie Girl. Why? You don't like Barbie Girl? Yeah, Rob City has definitely sung jingles that he's made up. And he sings to the rabbits too. You burst into Biggie Smalls in a bank. You have a reputation? Yeah, open that Barbie Girl. I'll be your Ken. I'll be Ken. I've sung as Ken so many times with that song. You won't sing Garth Brooks. Yeah, I won't either. I don't sing country music. I'm sorry. I might. Maybe one day I'll learn a country song, but... Oh, you sang Ken? I'll be your Barbie. You could brush my hair. All jacked up. I don't know if I know that one. I'd have to check into that. You know, like 3 country songs. Yeah, it's not my type of music, to be quite honest. But anyway, you can't sing in the library, so that's where songs are outlawed. I can't burst into song at the library. And I've gone to the library during COVID. So it was quite empty. There are no people there. We went in, got a couple books for the boys. Hey, Peoria Jack, you can, but I'll get it yelled at. Like, can you please not? So I won't. Aw. Yeah, our library is open. They actually upgraded their library. They cleaned everything and they redid their library. Like, the floor is different. Everything is different. So they cleaned it like really crazy, and like while the library was still closed, they just like redid the library. So when I went there when they reopened, it was like, this place is sparkling. It's so different. It's the consequence, yeah. All right, so Lonely Wanderer, I'm sorry I'm not specific enough for you on this, that I don't have the answers maybe that you're looking for, I gave you some examples, but I'll just do different songs throughout the day. And you will see me dancing in public. I don't care. If I'm having fun, and if people look at me like, what's wrong with her? She's having fun. I'm having fun. If I'm singing and dancing, and I'm not singing loudly, like I said, I'm not gonna draw that in. But yeah, like if I'm in a lane doing my shopping, you better believe I'll be moving my little booty. All right. Anyway, we have another question attached to this, I had said. So, you guys ready for the third question of the day? You bust out bodies all the time in doctor's offices, libraries, funerals. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, don't burst out into song unless you're singing like Amazing Grace at a funeral or like whatever hymn they're singing. Having fun takes guts. You're still attempting to find your guts. I've always been an outgoing person, and I've never really cared too much about the thoughts of other people about me, unless they're like really, really dear to me. But like, for the most part, I'm like, I'm having fun. I don't care. You were hired. Oh, you sang Amazing Grace at a funeral because you were hired? I bet it was beautiful. Yeah, Sonic, you should just try it. Just for Fatty 2-Bit's sake, you should just do it. Just get it out of your system. All that built up, you've built up this like anger against Barbie Girl for so long. Just let it out and have fun. And just be like, whatever, I'm going to do it. I don't care if I hate this song or not, you know, just go for it. All right, question 3. Here we go. You ready? Here. Are you single? You're very pretty. Anonymous. I got this last week, and I think it was someone that just was brand new to my stream. So in case you guys, if you don't realize, if you haven't seen, I have like a ring here too. If you haven't noticed, there have been some people, they don't know who I am married to. Some people are like, I didn't know that. So just so you know, thank you first for the compliment. That's very kind of you. Second off, I have pictures. This is, I have not been single since I was 16 years old. Okay. This is Rob Steady. He's in my chat. He's one of my mods. So this is Rob Steady. Back in high school, he was 17. I was 16 in this picture. Yeah. I made these necklaces. Aren't they beautiful? I used to make necklaces for everyone. They would be like, make me one. Okay, what do you want it to say? I want it to say cute. Okay, I'll make you one. Or like a bracelet. Can you make me a bracelet in these colors? I got it all the time at school. So anyway, this was me at 16 and Rob Steady at 17. And we were dating at this point for like 2 weeks. We started dating in October 5th, 2000. That was when we started dating. So no, I am not single. I have not been single pretty much forever. Yeah. I do not make them anymore. I don't make necklaces. That was a thing I did in high school. Yeah, exactly. Like, the question was, are you single? You're very pretty. It's like, being pretty, I've got a personality on top of it. So that's like, whatever. Like, being pretty is nothing. I could be ugly and amazingly attractive with my personality. But yeah, thank you. 90s fashion. This was in 2000 though. We have recreated this picture actually. We recreated it in 2017 or something like that. I don't have that right now here for you to see, but we have recreated this picture. We have. Yeah, Fatty 2-Bits, you definitely are. Hey, Elmeril. You're pretty single, Handsome Cruz. This was 2000. Yeah, this was October. This is the end of October in 2000. We were dating for like 2 weeks in this picture. Yeah, we did a recreation of this. I'll show you later. I'm wearing a brown shirt, long sleeve shirt. You're wearing a white shirt in the recreation. I'll show you. Your wife's name is Karen. No, it was this one. Okay. This is us now. This was taken in the end of September. We've been together now 20 years. We've known each other 21 years. Yeah, so that's Rob Steady. He's got a Twitch hat on, so you know he's on Twitch here. Your imaginary girlfriend's name is Karen. Glow up. Yeah, so you could see. I don't know why I didn't show the other picture, but I wanted to get a recent picture. So that was us then. This is us now. Aww. So many of you have fictional Karens. That's amazing. So, oh, okay, your imaginary wife is Betty Lou. I won't tell her. I know her. I won't tell her. So yeah, there you have it. We've been married. It will be 17 years in June. So we've been together 20 years, almost 17 years married, and known each other over 21 years. Just a little, like a few months over 21 years. We met in January of 2000. January 27, 2000. Started dating October 5th, 2000. Aw, fatty 2 bits. So now you guys know, Rob Steady's my husband. Okay, and I'm not single. There he is. Aw, so handsome. Yeah, yay, fatty 2 bits. That's wonderful. I'd love to see pictures of you with your love, too. Karen's always mad. My godmother's name was Karen, and she did get mad very often. It's true, but she was amazing, and I miss her very much. Well, so yeah, the questions were pretty short this week. I know they weren't advice questions like I've had recently. Like the past 3 weeks were very serious questions. This one was more laid back and a little bit more fun. Colin Farrell? Oh. Colin Farrell's not my type. He does not look like Colin Farrell. He looks like Rob Steady. He has been told he looks like some like actor, and we saw this picture of whatever the actor is, and we're like, whoa, he kind of looks a lot like him. He's been told Elijah Woods many, many times. He has been told that. Like a brown-eyed Elijah Woods. Definitely has had that. That is funny. Because he used to have curly hair even. So when The Hobbit came, or the Hobbit movies, whatever they are, the Lord of the Ring movies came out, and he had hair similar at the time, he was told all the time, you look like Elijah Wood. And he's like, well, I am a Hobbit. Brian Posehn? I don't know who that is. I do. I get a lot of people hitting on me for sure. I get catcalled every time I go to get the mail. So I don't get the mail usually. Because I'm like, I'm just walking in my car, or I'm just trying to get the mail. Leave me alone. So yeah, anyway. That's that. Now we have GeoGuessr time. Metal by numbers. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I know him now. That's right. Yeah, it's like Rob Steady always tells me, like, if we're walking places in public, He'll be like, that guy was totally checking you out right now. I'm like, no, he wasn't. He was just doing his thing. He's like, no, he was like following you with his eyes. I'm like, yes, it's very annoying, Elmeril. You've only had elderly people hit on you? That's cute though. That's sweet. Yeah, I miss stuff all the time. Things I do not know, like if people are flirting with me or if they're checking me out, I don't understand. I don't know what's happening. Most of the time it goes over my head. I'm like, oh, they're just being nice. And then he tells me no, they weren't just being nice. I'm like, oh.